I got a great point here for everybody. Looking at getting your gas costs down by increasing your fuel mileage. And one of the things that we're looking at here is how is that fuel injected in the motor? Over time, these things get a little clogged up. So that spray pattern's affected a bit. It doesn't atomize as nicely as it's supposed to. Long story short, you don't burn as much fuel or miles per gallon as you used to. So going through a little cleaning process here. Got a fuel injector product right here. We're going to take this stuff here. We're going to disconnect the car from its fuel system. We're going to hook up to a pressurized fuel system here, going down into the fuel rail. Going to show you what we're doing. Going to get this stuff down there and blast through those fuel injectors. Couple side bonuses here. We're going to increase the productivity, the performance anyways, of our catalytic converters. Going to clean out those oxygen centers, get a little better response if we hit the throttle. And overall, going to be a great boost of performance. Going to show you how we do it right here. Just finishing up here on our fuel injection. Got our product in here, pressurized here, flow right here. Run it up through this line here. You can see where this little T is, right here. That is fuel line with the pump in the back of the tank. It's closed off, so we're not getting gas up. Cleaning product running through here into the fuel rail, which is then being pulsed down through the injectors, down in the combustion chamber. It's flammable, it's highly combustible. It's running this motor. There we go. Coming out of product, cleaning up the last of it right there. We'll be able to take this little guy out here on a test drive soon and check out our performance. But we're expecting a bunch of great stuff here. So not only are we looking at cleaning the fuel injectors, we're looking at this product tracing over. Some of it coming out through the combustion, through the exhaust, down in the catalytic converter, doing some great stuff there. It'll be flowing by the oxygen sensors, cleaning those up and making them a little bit more responsive. So we should get a lot more pep coming out of this vehicle. We'll be happy to see it on the road test. Okay, we have got our fuel injector clean system, or the process that we're using. We've got that complete. Taking this car out for a bit of a test drive to see how it performs. See if we can detect any kind of improvement or non-improvement or perhaps even a worsening of the performance issues that we're having. Had a bit of a lag on acceleration, had some terrible fuel economy, which sort of led us to this, let's get these fuel injectors cleaned and let's see what we get done. You can see here, maybe perhaps it's flashing pretty good, but you can see odometer reading on this car at 461,869 kilometers. So it's not exactly brand new, but it's not overly worn. It's looking at a GM Denali here, or a Yukon Denali. So it's got the 6.2 liter in it, fairly big thing, 8 cylinders. And we're going to get a good look here at what happens. We're accelerating modestly. Going to get up to about 2,500 to 3,000 RPM. Speed's building quickly, merging into traffic. Got my camera guy over my shoulder holding the camera. Aside from that, moving quite freely here, and car's performing beautifully. So we're going to keep an eye on our fuel economy and see what's happening. I mean, in the long term, driving down a highway like this, we'd expect to see sort of our economy at its max. So we're thinking that with the fuel injection clean, we've got everything sort of building to the proper pressure. Got our injector nozzles, they're all clean. So at maximum pressure, injecting into the cylinders, we should get maximum disbursement. We should get almost 100% complete atomization of all the fuel entering that combustion chamber, which really enhances the combustion, which gives us maximum horsepower. Therefore, less gas is required, less throttle is required to push the car forward, and see if we've got some improvement in our fuel economy over the short term. To the question, how do I improve my fuel economy quickly? And that answer, fuel injector flush. So cheers to everybody and happy driving.